The girl had been locked inside a machine by her parents for 15 years. In all that time, she had never seen the outside world. She was born with a rare condition called air failure syndrome, and had to live inside a sealed purification pod. But one day, an earthquake hit. The entire city lost power. The pod switched to backup battery mode. The father became very worried about his daughter. He rushed downstairs, trying to get home as fast as possible. But strange things started happening. A man ran past him in panic, as if running for his life. A flock of birds flew overhead. The father sensed something was very wrong. Then he saw something terrifying. Thick toxic fog was rising from the sewers. Before he could react, another wave of fog rolled in like a tsunami. Everyone began to flee in fear. The man turned and ran back home. His wife still didn't know what was happening. The man got home and quickly pulled his wife away. They had to escape. But their daughter couldn't be moved. She couldn't be exposed to any air. They had to leave her behind, hoping the purification pod would keep her safe. They ran up the stairs as fast as they could. The fog was already climbing the stairwell. The couple made it to the top floor and knocked on a neighbor's door. Inside, the wife used the intercom to check on their daughter. She was safe inside the pod. They both breathed a sigh of relief. Then they stepped out onto the balcony. Looking down, the entire street had vanished beneath the fog. Thankfully, the fog had stopped rising, but the man still worried. He went up to the roof with binoculars. What he saw left him stunned. The whole city was buried in toxic fog. There were no rescue teams, no soldiers, nothing but smoke. He returned to the hallway and did a test. He touched the fog with his hand. There was no pain. As long as the poison wasn't breathed in, it wouldn't harm the skin. But the power was still out. The backup battery on his daughter's pod would only last a few more hours. To replace the battery, he needed to hold his breath and run from the 7th floor to the 2nd. Then come back. It would take at least 5 minutes. That was impossible without air. Then he remembered the old man on the 6th floor. He had an oxygen mask. The man decided to take the risk. He took a deep breath, held it in, and ran downstairs. He reached the 6th floor, broke a window, and climbed in. The old man was lying on the floor, already dead. He didn't waste time. He searched quickly for the oxygen supply. Just as he was about to pass out, he found it. He put on the mask, turned on the tank, and took a deep breath. Then he packed the tank into a backpack, slung it over his shoulders, and rushed back upstairs. He made it home in time, and successfully replaced the battery in his daughter's purification pod.